Hey, at this point you're probably wondering, where's Sam? Well, he's fine, for the most part. You can find out what he's doing on our Patreon at Proserpina Park. Listen to his own little mini adventures, and also listen to our episodes before anyone else can, as long as you subscribe. I'll see you there.
Okay, I actually have to transfer to another bus now, so I can finally speak a little more, now that we're outside. Terry was pretty terrifying. But I guess if you grew up around death, your viewpoint must be very different. But still, having zombies as friends doesn't really seem all that healthy. I wonder if that explains Sam as well. He seemed like he was only interested in being friends with creatures. What an interesting family. I couldn't find much else on his social media, but he did go to the same college as Junie, so that must be when they met. Also, I know I already talked about this, but I still can't stop staring at that person with the fox ears. I guess they're also going to the middle of nowhere like me. Oh, I think they have a leaf stuck in their hair. Should I go up and tell them? Or would that make things awkward?
Alrighty, gang. We need to really sit down and plan what on earth we are going to do now.
Do you need to record our planning as well?
Yes, I think it'd be great to let Sam listen to all this after we fix everything.
Anyways, what are we going to do about the next steps? Now that we have to watch out for night creatures and Terry.
I have a thought, but you're not gonna like it.
Oh boy.
Maybe it'd be best to take a break from the park. It seems like we're really unwelcome there. How about we pivot to finding Sam in town? I think I'd rather deal with thousands of people instead of thousands of creatures.
Our situation isn't that bad.
Name one creature or demigod that has been happy to see us, Alina.
Oh, come on. That's not fair.
How about we go to a more private location to talk?
Okay, welcome back to my humble abode.
Before we start, I also have something to say.
Oh, June, please don't tell me you agree with Drew on this.
No, I do still want to go to the park.
Oh, thank God. Okay, at least someone's on my side.
But it's kinda you I have a problem with, Alina. You need to start taking our concerns as seriously as you do yours.
What? I do?
I told you last time that I didn't feel safe in the park and you ignored me and you kept asking about what kind of monsters could eat us. Like, that is a normal conversation to have.
I wasn't ignoring you. I just wanted to know the full story so I would know I wouldn't regret anything.
The full story is that we would have died. Regardless of what creature is out there. Barely lasted at sunset the first time, Alina. How did you honestly expect us to last until dawn?
I'm sure we could have figured something out.
Oh, like, are you gonna lie behind Sam's back again and keep that going?
Whoa, okay, where is all this anger coming from? You practically begged me to go to the park that day.
That's when I thought the park was cool, not a death trap. If you want us to help you out, you gotta get off your high horse and actually listen to us.
How dare you?
Okay, guys. Let's just calm down here. Alina, don't look at me like that. I said I wanted to take a break so we could all be a little less stressed out. And now I see I'm right. So how about we all just talk about this like adults?
Alina, I have to agree. I have the most experience with the park. You really need to listen to me if I don't think something is safe.
Oh, so not everyone is ganging up on me.
What? Was that a rooster?
You want a chicken, Alina?
Of course not. My neighbors would murder me if I did.
Alina, I think there is a chicken in your apartment. Look.
That's not mine.
How does a chicken just show up in an apartment in New Jersey?
Is it just me or... Yep, okay, its tail is on fire.
Oh, well, now it all makes sense.
Is it a creature? How?
If my instincts are correct, it must be the household spirit Aitvaras.
There are household spirits?
The only household spirits I know are little people. You know, like the brownies.
Brownies are little people, but I've eaten so many.
Not the dessert. They just happen to have the same name.
Why is it getting closer?
Can we lock it in a room somewhere?
Oh, what about the bathroom?
And have it destroy something? I only have one bathroom.
Yeah, we'd be doomed if we have to pee.
Can't we just chase it outside of the apartment?
Oh, absolutely not. That is the one thing we cannot do.
Okay, well, seeing as this is a studio apartment, we don't really have any options here.
Let's just keep an eye on it for now until we know more about it. Dog, what you got?
So, there are both good and bad household spirits. The ones that Drew mentioned are good household spirits. I'm sure you've heard all the stories like the shoemaker and his nightly elf guests. It's just basically that. They help you with some chores, you reward them with little gifts. But the Aitvaras, they're what you might call a loose cannon.
Please tell me it's not gonna burn down my apartment?
Well, not unless it dies.
Well, there goes my plan to make fried chicken.
Aitvaras is a Lithuanian creature. It's got a little bit of a Robin Hood complex. You know, steal from the rich and give to the poor.
Well, that explains why it's at my sad little place.
But it typically steals from everyone. Like your neighbors.
Oh, okay, no. Oh, it needs to go. I am not about to get evicted because this thieving chicken just showed up in my place.
I am telling you, Alina, you can't.
Okay, I thought household spirits were supposed to be things that, like, protect or care for your house. Like a local god you pay tribute to. Why is a chicken part of this category?
Well, it does take care of you in a way. Just don't ask where it gets its presents from.
Okay, you keep saying not to take it outside. What happens exactly if we do?
Well, it does this funny little thing where it turns into a dragon.
Okay. What on earth are we going to do? Please don't leave me like this.
I think it's best to get JD. They can handle it.
Great. Dog and I will go and get this person. And Alina, you and June can watch over the flaming chicken.
Drew, don't think I don't see what you're doing here.
Alina, I know you. Your head is always in the cloud and yet also running at 50 miles an hour. Just talk. You know you've been in the wrong, but you can fix these errors now. Dog, let's go.
I'm sorry for not listening to you. I won't do it again.
Alina, you're like crazy driven, and so am I. But sometimes I feel like you're going to leave us all behind.
I won't. I just want all the answers. I hate not knowing about Sam or about the park.
And listen, I get that, but when you disregard other people, that really sucks, you know? That's definitely what Sam is feeling right now, too.
I know, and that's why I was so hell-bent on meeting Sam again. I considered him a friend, and I hurt him a lot. Even if he doesn't forgive me, there's a selfish part of me that wants to see him again. But then I guess I ended up dragging you on to my mess.
As long as you remember to be there for us, Alina, we'll always be there for you. But regarding Sam, a relationship built on lies isn't a relationship to begin with. You're going to have to work extra hard to earn his trust again. My brother really hurt me when he told me he didn't want to go to space. I know it just sounds silly to a lot of people, but I really thought it was both of our dreams. I guess he just played along since we were family. But since then, we haven't really talked.
June, I'm sorry you had to go through all that. And with how I treated you. I'll do better. We won't do anything unless the team is in agreement. I don't want anyone to look at me the way Sam did the last time we saw him ever again.
Good. Because I want to go on this adventure with you, Alina. But as a team and preferably with no flaming chicken involved.
Well, now that we're officially a team, you have to stay with me forever until this guy leaves.
I guess that's one way to fix a hurting relationship. Junpei really needs more friends. He talks, mostly about going to outer space all the time. It's kind of hard for him to connect with anybody when all he talks about is leaving. And, oh my gosh, a flaming chicken of all things? Sam did mention before that creatures had the right to go wherever they want to go. And Dog said that they might be more influenced than other people thanks to the park. Can you imagine seeing a creature in broad daylight? That seems so surreal. This story is making me really paranoid over fox ears right now.
Residents of Proserpina Park is a production written and produced by Angela Yeh. The voice of Mirai is Vida Shi. The voice of Alina is Angela Yeh. The voice of Drew is Ashley Dawson. The voice of June is Ben Pollizi. And the voice of Dog is Sara Roncero-Menendez. Original music by Hua Pham. Story edited by Sara Roncero-Menendez. For more information about the show, please go to our website, residenceofproserpinapark.com, or follow us at Proserpina Park on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Patreon, or YouTube. Come visit us again soon.
Hi, my name is Hazel Thornton, and I'm just going to cut to the chase. Here in the Pacific Northwest, people in the paranormal community are going missing.
Witch. Rosemary Thornton.
Hazel, I'm so sorry. You need to get down here. Nana Rosemary's missing.
The werewolf. Owen Grimsbane.
Yesterday, a long-standing werewolf client no-showed on an appointment, one of my first since I took over my grandmother's apothecary a few days ago. The only correlations I could find are the time frame and region. There's nothing in their histories or backgrounds to tie them together. In fact, the disparity of the missing is the only connection.
Adziel. Winnie Far Running.
If this was a movie, I'd be a badass detective with a hot partner instead of a not quite a real doctor yet whose nights consist of cuddling up with textbooks.
Hey, Hazel, I'm sorry to miss Christmas Eve, but I gotta go take out a rawhead factory with Lummy real quick.
I need to find my grandmother, Rosemary Thornton, and the rest of the missing. If you hear anything, contact us at feedingwerewolves@gmail.com. Find us on Twitter at carewerewolves or Care and Feeding of Werewolves on Facebook or Tumblr. More details about the missing will be posted there. Updates will be broadcast every 2 weeks wherever you get your podcasts. Until then, please stay safe.